away.
From the experience I've had.
Well,
many don't even want to put on their let's say cultural attire. They don't feel comfortable. They don't want to even, well, from my experience, many people I've met, they don't want people to even know they're from Africa. They don't.
Interesting. Culture is the center for human beings, for human life. Every people have a culture, and every culture has a reason for doing what it does. Since I've been here,
Yes,
people, I don't wear blue jeans.
Okay.
And people are a little surprised.
So
Why don't you
why
wear
don't
jeans?
you?
I said, well, I represent a culture.
Exactly.
The blue jeans culture is another culture. If I wear blue jeans,
Yes.
people may never know who I am.
That's
I
true.
might just go unnoticed. But when I'm dressed in my cultural attire, people stop to find out, but who is that?
Exactly.
And they do that. Well, I think that culture, the definition sometimes that I think I like to work with,
Yes,
is that culture is what is left when everything is taken away from you.
Exactly.
So,
It's
so
absolutely
culture
important.
is central to existence.
Primordial.
So I think I represent my culture, and it is a duty to be who I am.
Exactly. Identity.
To be who I am. That culture doesn't has no complex against other cultures.
No.
And so I hold my head very high wherever I am.
So
Yeah.
happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So impressed. So for after that, you moved into a PhD program. I'm so impressed to see a traditional ruler who is also a professor in the university,
Oh.
a full-time professor.
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm really inquisitive to know. So after the master's program, you went into a PhD program.
After the master's program,
No, sorry about that. You went back home after the morning of his Imperial Majesty,
my late father.
your late father.
Mm-hmm.
You were surprised that you were chosen to be
To ascend the throne.
To
Yes.
ascend the throne.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel?
It was a surprise, and you couldn't. There was nothing anybody could do about it.
Okay.
It's like Achebe says, God's case, no
Yes.
appeal.
Okay.
I couldn't appeal to anybody, so I had to be. Someone has to be.
Exactly.
If I had been chosen from among all the princes and princesses, it means that there was something
in you.
in me
That's
that
true.
was seen as, was perceived as him being the next in line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The next.
The next in line to wear this,
Wow.
all this handed down
Wow.
from the other kings who have ruled before. Mm-hmm.
So you went through the process of taking over.
Yeah.
And
It takes time in our tradition.
Yes. Can you
generally.
elucidate more on the process?
The enthronement
Yes,
itself is a teaching experience.
Okay.
Traditionally, it went for 9 weeks.
Wow.
But because of what people might call modernism,
Yes,
and because I was working someplace,
Okay.
I wasn't that in there for that long. But this is a time where the new king enthroned, because in my culture,
Yes,
princes don't have a place in society.
Okay.
They are about the lowest of the lowest.
I see.
They are incognito.
I see. Incognito.
Yes, princes in the palace, princes don't have a seat. Their seat is on the drum. And
Okay. Interesting.
they don't, and the drum is lying somewhere. So if you enter the palace like this,
Yes,
there was no seat for a prince.
Wow.
So on the day you are enthroned as the next,
Yes.
now you are going from dust,
from
grass to grace.
Wow.
The difference is very
very
great.
great.
And so you are taught
Okay. Sure.
how to move now as a king. you are taught, you have to learn how to eat. That's if kings eat, because in my tradition, kings don't eat.
I see.
Because they are no longer people, they are no longer human beings.
That's true. That's why when a king, we say a king has
disappeared.
Has disappeared.
Or you never say that he dies, because kings don't die.
Exactly.
Individuals may die, but kings don't die.
Wow.
So you don't die.
Yes,
you don't eat. You don't maybe empty your bowels.
Okay.
In any case, during that enthronement process, that is when you are learning
how to be a king.
Wow. In terms of how you talk, how you walk, how you interact, how you dress, how you carry yourself around, and so it's a whole school.
Wow. And you went through that?
Yes.
For 9 weeks?
Yes.
And after that you were enthroned as the...
No. After, you are enthroned before you go through that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're enthroned and then you go
You are enthroned immediately.
Okay.
It is announced that the other king has disappeared. The king might disappear.
Yes,
no one says it.
Okay.
They may know it, but no one says it.
Wow.
The day they are ready to make it public is the day you are enthroned.
Impressive.
Yes.
Impressive.
You are first of all, you are crowned in private.
Okay. That's in private, nobody sees.
Nobody knows. It is all in private and enthroned in public.
Okay.
Yeah, the enthronement is public, but the crowning
is private.
And all that goes with that is very much behind the scenes.
So you were enthroned as the His Royal Majesty.
Was crowned first.
You were crowned as His Royal Majesty.
Yes. Successor.
And then you were enthroned.
The next one, yes.
As His Imperial
Majesty on October of Atoabechied.
Yes, Atoabechied. That's the kingdom of Atoabechied.
Yes.
On October, if I may ask.
October 6, 1997. So I have been on the throne now for 24 years.
24 years? That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
It means that you've had a lot of projects.
Well,
I've been doing a lot of research about the kingdom. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah.
That I discovered these projects, which I'd just like you to comment on. The first is the Atoabechied Palace project.
Oh yeah. Well, given where Atoabechied itself is located and access to there, the palace I inherited wasn't in the best of form.
Okay.
So there has been a major push to try to redesign the palace. And I want to credit one of the princes, who engineer Oliver Achankeng.
Okay.
He is resident in Buya, and he's the one who has been
designing,
leading that concern, that desire to try to redesign the Atoabechied Palace. Yes.
So what is the stage now of the construction?
Many of the buildings I inherited have been
broken down.
Yeah, have been pulled away and redone. And replaced. Wow. But we are still, the process is still ongoing. Unfortunately, the war started.
Oh, the
yeah, you know, this where we come from is in the former British Southern Cameroons.
Yes,
that we now call Ambazonia.
Yes,
yeah.
So because of this war, it has retarded.
Oh yes, oh many projects have been retarded.
Oh.
We've had a water project, huge water project, that was again led by the senior prince of this palace, Dr. Fuankem. I think he spent upwards of $25 million on the water project. But then that water project is only part of what we plan on doing, because he again initiated the Fuankem Lekeanyi Memorial Medical Hospital.
Center.
Yes.
Okay.
So the plan is to build a hospital near the palace.
Wow.
So that project was started.
Okay.
The foundation was already done. So if the war had not started, that project would be going so well now. From 2014,
Yes,
he had started taking medical teams, to Atoabechied for 2 weeks every year.
Wow.
So that's a big project that we have. Hopefully, when the war is over, we will continue with the project. But that's not even all. There's
yes, there's the ecotourism.
Oh, the ecotourism.
Yeah, that's quite impressive. That your kingdom is going to have an ecotourism where people can fly from abroad or from Germany, from Europe to come
and see nature.
And see nature as it is.
The green, the mountains,
the
animals, the scenic beauty.
Oh,
and so the ecotourism project will be a wonderful one. But then again, because of the war, we can't go along with that.
Oh my God! And the
museum? The museum, yes. Wow. The late Fuankem Lekeanyi was a wonderful person.
Oh.
He didn't only reign in a very unique manner.
Yes,
he left a legacy of lots of things in terms of divination, healing powers,